Yippity doo dah. Hello class. Today we are going to actually use the formulas that we learned last week and yesterday on lateral surface area and total surface area. By now you should know that lateral surface area is the area of the sides of the cylinder, and total surface area is the area of the side and the top and the bottom. We learned these formulas last time, but we haven't used them yet. I'm just going to go over a quick review of why these formulas look the way that they do. So I'm going to start off with lateral. Lateral, like I said, is the area of just the side of the cylinder, as you can see. Right? And the area of the total surface area is the side, just like how lateral surface area includes the side. But it also includes it's not working. But it also includes the top and the bottom. As you can see, the formula for lateral surface area is 2r pi times h. Right? 2r pi times h. And that's because that's the area of this middle part, which ends up looking like a rectangle if you unravel it. As you can see, the formula for total surface area also includes that 2r pi times h, because both of these include the middle. The difference is total also adds on the top and the bottom, and that's where you get this. Okay? That's why you get this. I'm going to just box it in actually. Now, I'm going to unravel both cylinders just to, remind you why this stuff looks like what it looks like. So, this is what a cylinder looks like when you unravel it. Lateral surface area is simply the area of the sides. The sides of a cylinder just happens to be a big rectangle. To find the area of rectangle, it's width times height. Now, the height is just straight up the height. We know that the width of this rectangle is going to be, if I were to cut this circle, right? If it were a string and then I unraveled it, imagine this is like a shoelace, right? I put it in a circle. Then I put it in a straight line. This shoelace is going to go from this to this. So therefore, I use the distance of the outside of the circle, known as the circumference, in order to get my width. The formula for circumference is 2r pi. 2r pi. So therefore, my formula for lateral surface area is width times height, which is 2r pi times height. Now, my formula for total surface area is going to include that inside rectangle, which we already know is 2r pi times height. But I'm going to add on these two circles. We know the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. So plus pi r squared. There's two circles. So therefore, I'm going to multiply this by 2. And that's why these formulas look the way they do. Alright, now let's go into actually doing some problems that involve this formula. Oh man, I wish I had a calculator, which I just realized that I don't. So hopefully we're going to be able to do this somehow, some way. I wonder if this is still. So I'm going to start off this worksheet by writing the formulas on top for total surface area and lateral surface area. I'll put total surface area equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 r pi times height. And lateral surface area is simply 2 r pi times height. I'm highlighting this just to show that both formulas have that. Okay, we'll start off by doing all the odds for total surface area, and all the evens I'm going to do lateral surface area. So I'll just label right next to the number TS, LS, TS, LS, TS, LS, so you know what we're doing. So number 1, total surface area. This is just a matter of using the formula and knowing how to plug it into the calculator. So I will do 2 pi r squared. R is 2, as you can see, radius, the distance between the center of the circle to the outside, squared, plus 2r pi h. 2r pi h. And then from there you just plug it in the calculator. I'm using my iPhone, so if you have an iPhone, you could see how I if you have an iPhone. If you don't, then just find a calculator online, or a real calculator, and if you need any help, you can try to contact me and I can help you. I'm gonna post a link on how you can get a really fancy calculator application for free soon. Alright, so we got anyway, so this iPhone, right? You got this. If you turn it this way, come on, iPhone. Where you at, iPhone? Okay, there you go. If you turn it this way, you get this. Alright, so we got 2 pi times 2 squared. I don't know if that happened correctly. I'm gonna clear that. Let's do that again. Alright, 2 times pi times 2 squared equals that, plus 2 times 2 times pi times 7 equals that. So your answer should have been 113.09, which I will just round to 0.1. And give me a second. I'm going to, oh man, check my answer, and that is correct. Alright, now let's do lateral surface area. Lateral surface area. This means that I'm only finding the area of the side. So to do that, I'm only going to use this formula, which is, and before I do that, I'm going to identify the height and the radius. I'll put 13 as the height, obviously. Radius is 10, obviously. So the formula is 2r pi times h. 2 times r, which is 10, times pi, times h, which is 13. I put dots. That means multiplication. Plugging that into my calculator, I just do 2 times 10 times pi times 13, and you should get 816.8. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna redo it again just to make sure. So 2 times 10 times pi times 13. Yes, it's 816.8. So that's how I did that. Y'all don't have to do this worksheet. It's just for if you want to, you can, for extra practice. And yeah, that's it. There's a different worksheet that's posted, so try that. Take a picture of it and upload it to the album that is there for you to upload. And have a great day.